Thanks for joining me, Cody.
Hey, thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, of course. So, let's just start out with some simple stuff. Your name, major, what year you are.
Okay, I'm Cody Corson. I'm a freshman here at USC, and I'm a criminal justice major.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Corson, what is your political affiliation?
I tend to lean more on the conservative side.
Conservative. Now, why is that?
I was raised in a conservative household, and both my parents were conservative, and it's just kind of how I was brought up.
Yeah, cool. Would you say you've come to the conclusion that you're conservative yourself, or that since you've always been a conservative, you just stuck with it?
I like to think that I'm a conservative myself, but I have always just kind of been it, so haven't had to question it too much, I guess.
Now, what would you say is the peak or maximum of your parents' education levels?
My mom went to college. She went to the College of Charleston, and she was a marine biology major.
Cool. And your dad?
He didn't go to college.
Didn't go to college. Okay. Now, what is you or your family's opinions on our last president, Mr. Barack Obama?
My parents and I, none of us were really big fans of him.
Mm-hmm. And you said my parents and I. Is this an opinion you came up with yourself, or was thrust upon you?
No, I just wasn't a big fan of him, to be honest. I didn't think that he was that great of a president.
No. Why is that?
I just not a big fan of the
Maybe the way he handled the dead, or
I wouldn't.
the racially motivated events that happened.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that he handled that very well. No.
Mm-hmm. Where do you get most of your information from, Mr. Corson?
Like news source.
News source, Twitter,
like,
websites.
Fox News usually.
Fox News. Okay. Now, just a few more. Would you be at all surprised if I told you between 2008 2016 the anti-racial tendencies in this country took a negative slide from about 46% to 52% of people housing some sort of anti-racial ideas?
I'm not surprised by that, no.
Not surprised. Now, why do you think that is?
I don't believe Obama did a great job of handling that, and it just led to a downward spiral.
So it is Obama's fault to you?
In a sense, I wouldn't say it's all his fault, but he didn't help by any means.
Didn't help. Okay. Well, that's about all I got for you, Mr. Corson. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
It's nice having you.
Alright.
Thank you for joining me, sir.
No problem.
Now, could you start by introducing yourself to our fans?
I'm Blake Hunter.
Now, what year and major are you, Blake Hunter?
I'm a junior. I'm an environmental science major with a minor in marine science.
Now, if you don't mind, what is your political affiliation, Mr. Hunter?
Definitely lean more towards the liberal side.
More towards the liberal. Why is that?
One of my biggest concerns, obviously, for my major is the environment. And when you look at Democrats and Republicans, Democrats definitely seem to care more about the health of the environment and our Earth. So
now, could that have at all been influenced, per se, by your parents or immediate family? Excuse me.
Definitely not. Both my parents are Republicans, and they always have been. So.
And what does their education look like? Your parents.
My mom graduated from USC with a fashion merchandise degree, and my dad has a business degree from Lander.
Now, so obviously you have a different perspective on this than your parents. So what is your opinion on our previous president, Mr. Barack Obama?
I thought, if nothing else, he was at least a very respectable man, and I like, for the most part, what he did, because like I said, he was a Democrat, and he did care about the environment and try and do things to help it. So.
Okay. Now, where do you normally get your information that causes you to come to these conclusions?
I'm not super into politics, honestly, but most of the things that I look up are from like the EPA or like government sources.
So you go straight to the bottom.
Yeah.
Straight to the source, right to the root.
But yeah, like I definitely hear things on the news and online and everything, but if it's something that intrigues me, I try and actually dig into it and find
Develop your own
for
opinion.
sure that that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. You're not influenced by anyone else.
For the most part, yeah.
Just a few more here. Would you be surprised if I told you that between 2008 and 2016, the anti-racial tendencies, well, the percentage of people with some anti-race sentiments rose from 46% to 52. Would that surprise you?
Not really.
Why not?
A lot of things involving race in the past, or since he's been president, or since while Barack was president, weren't really his fault. You know, media is a huge part of everything nowadays, and when something happens in our country involving race, the media just explodes it immediately. And that wasn't Obama, you know, causing that problem or saying this is what happened. That's the media giving us that information that may or may not be true, or may be publicized to be something much bigger than it is, you know.
Okay. So, in your opinion, it is not President Obama's fault that this percentage rose?
No.
No. Okay. Well, that's all I got for you, Mr. Hunter. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
See you
Thank
soon.
you.